Tonight I'm going to take a couple of minutes to compare the XDs-9mm and the XDs-45. These are both from Springfield Armory, of course. Usually when you're comparing a 9mm gun to a 45 gun, there's all kinds of things you got to take into account. Their size. Is the extra size of the 45 worth it? Their weight. Is the extra weight of the 45 gun worth it? Well, this isn't exactly a normal comparison here, because even though these guns are different calibers, they are exactly the same size. I mean, they are the same in every different way you can imagine. There is nothing really different about them. The 45 is no bigger than the 9mm, and actually the 9mm is a little bit heavier than the 45, mostly because there's more barrel material. The barrel has been bored out more on the 45 than the 9mm, so there's still a little more barrel left, so it's heavier. So how do you compare these two guns since they are almost identical? Well, of course, the only way to really compare them is to determine which one you think is better, is to see how they shoot. So I took both of these to the range. I shot them not holding them super tight. I held them kind of a loose grip because I wanted to see how they would handle in like the hands of a female or someone with weaker hands, someone who's smaller than me. Now, I'm not saying females are all weak, but most of them are not going to be as strong in the hands as most men. So I want to try to take that into account when I was doing the testing. So I went out and shot them both. First here I'll show you the 45 and how the 45 shot. As you can see, there's quite a bit of recoil. I mean, it's not as bad as you would think from a gun this size shooting a 45, but there was quite a bit of recoil from this gun. Still fairly comfortable to use. Now the only thing is, it is low capacity. It is only a total of 6 rounds of 45 ACP. So you have to decide, is it worth carrying the higher caliber for the lower round count? That'll be up to you. Well, next I went and I shot the 9mm. And I'll show you me shooting the 9mm now. Well, as you can see, the 9mm actually shot easier. I mean, it was as you would expect. I mean, that's no surprise. In this gun in 9mm is very easy shooting gun, very low recoiling gun. You don't really feel a lot of the recoil. So when it comes time to decide which one of these you want, it's basically will come down to two things: how sensitive you are to recoil, and what caliber you prefer, and also maybe whether you're willing to give up the 2 extra rounds of the 9mm to get the 45. If you're someone who's recoil sensitive and you don't want a really heavy hitting gun, go with the 9mm. It's a nice gun. It's well made. I can't find any complaints with either gun as far as their build quality. They're both very well built. But if you're a person who doesn't mind recoil and you like a higher caliber, go with the 45 version. So those are really the only things you have to decide with this gun. How much recoil can you handle, and what's your thought on caliber? Is it better to have less bullets of a higher caliber or more bullets of a lower caliber? And that's really all you have to decide, because like I said, both guns are built very well. Both of them have those little red fiber optic front sights. So both guns, are excellent little guns. Me personally, I'm torn between which one I like better. I can't decide. I might just put them both up for sale, and whichever one sells first is the one I won't keep. That's how close I feel about these guns. But just wanted to do a little quick side-by-side there. So if you're trying to decide between one of these two guns, those right there are pretty much the things you'll have to look at.